Can Donald Trump walk away with the credit for this historic thaw in inter-Korean relations? Let's go over the salient features of the declaration first. The leaders of North and South Korea signed a declaration agreeing to work for the complete denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. At their first summit in more than a decade, the two sides announced that they would seek an agreement to establish permanent and solid peace on the peninsula. The declaration included promises to pursue military arms reduction, cease hostile acts, turn their fortified border into a peace zone, and seek multilateral talks with other countries such as the United States. Well, the timing is certainly in Trump's favor. The dramatic meeting aimed at ending their decades-long conflict comes weeks before Kim is due to meet US President Donald Trump.
On the face of it, if this does indeed come to fruition, it's a huge deal because there has never been talks between a sitting US president and a leader of North Korea.
Earlier, scenes of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and South Korean President Moon Jae-in joking and walking together marked a striking contrast to last year's barrage of North Korean missile tests and its largest ever nuclear test that led to sweeping international sanctions and fear of a fresh conflict. To get to this point, the removal of political roadblocks on the South Korean side was instrumental, since the North Koreans don't really allow a change in government.
The previous president, who was a right-wing conservative, she took a very strong stand against North Korea. Park Geun-hye got engulfed in a major corruption scandal, which eventually cost her her job. And then in the next elections, Moon Jae-in, who's the current South Korean leader, ran that election on the singular plank that there would be peace between the two Koreas. And ever since Moon Jae-in's come into office, he's made incremental but very, very consistent steps to try and keep the negotiations going with the North Korean side.
Kim Jong-un responded positively to this.
The decision by the North Korean side to send a team for the Winter Games in Pyeongchang really, in that sense, broke the ice. And importantly, Kim Jong-un also sent his sister. She was there as the representative of the North Korean side at Pyeongchang at the Winter Games. There have been attempts in the past to try and get North Korea to give up its nuclear weapons, most famously when Kim Jong-un's father, Kim Jong-il, was the leader of North Korea. There was the six-party talks, which was initiated at the behest of the United Nations. It went on for a number of years, and they were very close to reaching a breakthrough when Kim Jong-il, for some inexplicable reason, decided to walk away from that deal and instead do further tests. So the thing for Donald Trump is he can claim credit that it's because of all his rhetoric, because of the strong stand that he took against Kim Jong-un, that he's finally come to the negotiating table.
Donald Trump had put out a dramatic tweet saying he would like to welcome Kim Jong-un to the White House. This is a process that has been in motion first with back-channel talks between the two Koreas, then with official talks between North Korea, South Korea and the United States, and now with this inter-Korea summit.
This so-called perfect storm, if I can use that phrase, of domestic developments, political developments in the Korean peninsula, as well as the sanctions which were beginning to bite on the North Korean people. That is what, in a sense, brought Kim Jong-un to the negotiating table.
Even though multiple factors have led to this historic day, Trump is set to reap the benefits of what many detractors dismissed as pure rhetoric.